beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
I've been doing a bit of skimboarding.
I love it.
Your family went to Orlando last summer, right?
Sure did. Wore us out.
In a good way?
Oh, sure. But I mean, we packed too much and be too short of time. Theme parks, beaches.
Looking good, MP.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing
Starting group for the sophomores. Brandon Miller out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 3 slot.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
First personal foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Miller.
Yeah, MP able to simply outwork the shooter with that youthful high-energy defense.
For 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 now. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got a couple of threes now in the first with the rookies. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. The unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Lepowski passes to MP, and it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend.
For these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by MP.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out of bounds. Sophomores ball.
George is checked in for the sophomores.
Substitution on the court.
.131 left in the first quarter. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Pass to Nisi. Here's McCain. Five on the clock. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. It's good from long range.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The rookies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good. Edey. Castles checked in for Brown. And a new group in here for the sophomores. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wembanyama comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Cason Wallace in for Scoot Henderson. And so he makes both the line. And here's the sophomores trailing by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McCain. It's hauled in by George. And so it's the sophomores with it. Here's Jaquez. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Castle. Here's Edey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rookies lead by 4. And quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we're glad to have for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And, you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Taking a look at the sophomores, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Cason Wallace is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And here now the rookies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Castle. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot's good.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jackson Davis is checked in for the sophomores. Henderson comes in for Cason Wallace. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Klingon. MP outside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 14 points.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Here's Henderson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Ware. Klingon with it. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by sophomores. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now Jackson Davis. Still without a basket. And here's MP for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And he jams it with authority.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And that one's good. MP.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. MP against Henderson. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the rookies.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he gets the bucket. George with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Dillingham. Launches it. Craps in the tray. Dillingham's got the lead up to 10 now for the rookies.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And George kicks to Holmgren. Oh, good on the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And here are the sophomores. George double team. Pass to Henderson. Now Jackson Davis. Down low. Here's Miller. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Drills the three-pointer. Dillingham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we finished one half of basketball.
The sophomore.
Rookies ahead. They lead by 11. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They've got Dillingham. Filipowski's out there with Klingon. Then there's Rizachet. And it's MP in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the rookies.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
What's up? Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Pass to Rizachet. Klingon the screen for Rizachet. 6 to shoot. The rookies need to get a shot off here. Here's Filipowski, and he's good on the 3-ball. Filipowski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Castle's checked in for the rookies.
Substitution for your rookies. Number 5, Stephon Castle.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to MP. From downtown, MP showing the range.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Now Dillingham. He's got 8. Shoots over Henderson. Nice form on the 20-footer. Dillingham's got 10 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Henderson passes to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Rookies with the rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. Good D by Holmgren.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Filipowski. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The sophomores making a switch here. George is checked in. Wembanyama looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And here's MP for 3. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Henderson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
They get it back. Holmgren. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And here's MP for 3. Goes back up. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got the lead up to 12 now for the rookie.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. rookies making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in, and then for the sophomores. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Cason Wallace in for Henderson. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's McCain. Wallace covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Jared McCain. First personal foul, second team foul.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here is George. He's guarded closely. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The rookies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your rookies, Stephon Castle, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's the sophomores with it. 1 second left. That shot off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rookies lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
And so in the game for the sophomores, we've got Derek Lively. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. Here's George. The shot, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Jaquez outside. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rookies with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense.
Pass to Reza Shea. Here's McCain. And it's Reza Shea missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
He lobs it up. Stolen by Lively. George looking over the floor. In the corner, Wallace with it. And Ware pulls it down.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
From deep. The shot misses. And here are the sophomores. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. George finds Wembanyama. Can they get it? And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Teams changing it up here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 minutes.
And here's Miller. Fires the three. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Answer three right there. Miller returning the favor.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's Risa Shea missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Floats it up for behind a Wembanyama on the wall. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination. To Filipowski. Now Klingon. Defended by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Here's Filipowski. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.